You're tuned into 023Chats podcast with David Maps, Black Naylor, and Cartel Gary.
You know, think of this whole infection thing, disease thing.
It's fucked, mate. I think I got it.
Maybe is that recorded? But I thought I had it as well. Do you know what? Because I kept talking about it to people, innit? I even knew some people coming from Thailand. They're like, we're coming back today from Thailand. I say, yo,
Fucking stay
make sure
there.
you don't have the corona thing, you know what I'm saying? Bruv.
The corona
They're like, we're bringing Desperona virus with us.
Then I had tonsillitis, bruv.
Whatever happens, do not kiss Cartel, please.
Tonsillitis, bruv.
Because we all lips each other all the time, innit, maybe? Come on, what the fuck?
Yeah, we finna allow that one.
Well,
Whether he's healthy or unhealthy.
Yeah, look, we
we're
don't
going
need to be
there.
kissing niggas skis and fam. Don't know where he's been.
you never know, bro. If you might like
Exactly.
it. You drink some water, my mouth is dry, and it might be looking at it different right now.
I do try and take the approach of life as like, don't knock it till you tried it. So.
That's not for everything, man. I know we say there's no rules, but what's your take on it? Do you think it's another blow up again?
I don't know, you know. Like,
It's weird that they say it's from nowhere, but the debt will compute.
but the thing, you know what the wickedest thing is, yeah? It's been about for time, you know? Because there's been videos where there's people have had, I forgot what, sprays and whatever, and it's got that thing on the spray bottle. So it's been about. Well, me, I don't believe everything I hear in the news, innit? So it could be a next thing like the whole Ebola thing. Look at the madness that Ebola had. Like, oh yeah, it's righty, and it just died. It was like,
It's to cover something up
it's
again, isn't it?
flipping out. Like, so I'm not really one to say flipping out. We'll see what happens, innit? See if there is a madness to it. But I'm not one to be a sheep to the news, you know what I mean? So, like I said, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But in the meantime, they're saying that the numbers that they're giving us, they're a lot less than the numbers that they actually are. They're saying there's a lot of covers up on that as well.
Can I ask you one thing? How do these diseases, whatnot, just pop up like that?
They're made, innit?
Man-made, mate.
They got patents, bro.
Man-made.
So do you reckon they're made just because they're experimenting something that goes bust, or they actually?
No, they're
really
made as a
intentionally?
weapon. So they buy weapons.
So in that case, China's got what? Too much population. They're telling each other, yo, you got
Not just China. Actually, with the coronavirus, Bill Gates' company has actually got the biggest stake, from what I read, in that whole patent. But that's another story.
As I say, depopulation.
And actually, in 2018, he had this speech that I can even bring up now, where he was talking about depopulation and things like that.
Yeah.
When you start looking at things like that, it connects. But I can put it up here.
Depopulation, yeah. So it makes sense. It makes sense.
You have to look at
So it
the
makes
town
sense.
as well, where it started in China. It's a town which is massively populated, but it doesn't actually bring much economic to the country. So I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'm just being crazy. I'm just thinking.
It's overpopulated. It doesn't bring us no money. What should we do? Alright, listen. Mix that little thing there and that thing there. Fire out there. Oh, inject it in a fly. That fly is gonna do that.
Who's gonna blame who, bruv?
Brother, no one.
But why don't we question the fact that these things have patents? Like Ebola has patent, Zika has patent. Why don't we question the fact that this? That's because, again, when I look back in my office, that office again, I realize that I'm the only person that knows this information.
Or believes.
Because even my other black guy doesn't know this information because he chooses not to.
Yeah.
His life is about his family, love, and it works for him. It's good because he's always positive and he's always looking at the right things: family, love, money, business.
Yeah.
He does not give a fuck about the world and what's going on.
No.
Do you know what I mean? So it's good for him.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best way to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because people like us, we think too much, and we know the truth, but it's like no one else cares.
A scare factor, where they say, you know, if you carry on with your life, you're going to be bothered about it. And certain people say, so you know all this information, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
It's just good to know, isn't it?
Were you there when I was talking to Fate Ok's friend, the white guy, Ben? And he was like, it was in your old studio. And he was like, oh, I want to start a revolution. I'm like, calm down. It's not going to happen like this just because today you're high. And you're riled up and you feel like a revolution. He's like, I feel like it's coming, but I'm drumming. I was like, yeah, that energy is good energy, but take that energy there and use it for something else because, bruv, I said 2011 was the last time man them did a madness like that. It's not going to happen again in a long time.
We'll do tap into the database. Alright.
Now there's facial recognition now.
Yeah,
and
so
they haven't
that,
even
man.
told people they've put it up now. Facial recognition.
Yes. Yeah. But like I say, you can't do nothing about it, but sometimes it's good to know about this information.
Yeah.
And not be a sheep.
I suppose, yeah. Knowing is better than not knowing, innit?
Yeah, of course.
But then most people that tend to know, I think they're doing things that make them want to know, maybe. I don't know. I think as a black man, I think it's just made me want to be more aware of the situation because of the way the black man has been treated in situations. It's made me more vigilant, but it's made me more curious to want to know more. I end up knowing a lot more than I should do, maybe.
It's just good to know the ins and outs sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, they say these type of people doing terrorism attacks. Like, not really. Like, there's all terrorism attacks from all different colours. Just because he's that certain colour, it's a terrorist attack. Like, if you go to schools in America, there's shoot ups and all that. That is a terrorism attack. You know what I mean? Like, he's killed how many people around Iraq?
Yeah,
It's just
guys?
In this country, you stab 2 people and that's a terrorist attack, innit? Because of your colour. Or...
It's mad.
Yeah, but if it's, it's mentally... It's a mental issue, innit?
But they're not going to look at that, innit? Because they killed the guy now. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it was meant to... This is what we were saying earlier. Maybe, but they didn't think... They killed the guy. The guy is dead now, man. I think it's always mad when they choose to actually kill a person, man. Like, how do you have the right, man? Especially in America. In America, for me, America, yeah. The only way I would go to America is if it's paying me to go there, bruv.
I'm not even fast like that.
Bruv, when I see the way they're treating people in America, it's crazy. I saw one where the mother called the police because she's got a son who's got mental issues. And he was going into one of his fits or whatever. This guy mad, so she called police like she usually does. They came and they shot the kid, bruv, in front of the mother.
What was this? Was this
For real?
in the no.
Yeah, the kid had a knife and everything, but the kid's crazy, isn't it? She's the one that called them to say, yo, I need help, my son has gone mad again. It's not the first time it's happened. They came and they shot the kid.
Dead.
Yeah. You know, I've heard so many, yeah. But that one, yeah, it's just I kind of laughed a little bit. It's just...
That's
That
fucked,
made you
man.
think I'm not going to America.
When are they going to put that down to? Self-defense?
Yeah, they said, you know what, they always say that they were scared for their safety. and they're supposed to protect themselves. But they're the one that's scared. So who's supposed to protect who then?
Taser.
I saw another one where the guy, he was driving, he says, oh yeah, I got my license. You got your license? He was with his wife and his kid in the car. Yeah, I got my license. It's in the glove compartment. All right, get your license. He went to get his license. They shot him. In front of his wife and his kid, bro.
Yo.
They what?
They shot him, bro. Killed him.
Yes, mate.
Killed him.
America is a bit too
Yeah, fucking dickheads, man.
trigger.
They voted for fucking what's his face.
You got it,
Yeah, I'll see you
Alright, cool.
No, I shouldn't stereotype like that. Not all Americans are dickheads. I take that back. But the fact that a whole nation voted for Donald Trump, they're mental.
It's the
But
same.
it is run as
No,
an
but it's the same way
organisation.
people voted for Tories here now, though. It's the same way people voted for Brexit. For me, the Brexit is the same as Trump.
People voted for Brexit.
The
because
decision.
they're bored.
Did you see? I saw it today. There's one here where they were asking. Oh man, I don't know if I can
Oh,
find
what?
it.
They're asking what's it
Some
about?
lady.
And all that.
No, they were asking some lady why she's happy about Brexit. But the way they were asking them real questions, like, but she can't even answer them. Like, she can't even answer what the
Because
benefit
no one
is.
really knows what it's about, though. I don't even really know what it's about. Well,
It's about the fact that we pay him like bare money, like billions and billions of pounds every year to be in the EU, which gives us certain, like basically we can move around the EU, we can trade with them, we get loads of good things, yeah. All our drugs and stuff like that come from overseas, innit? And it's all free because we're part of the EU, innit? But now we want to leave, means that we'll be an independent country, which means that we'll have to have trade agreements with countries to trade. So now we can just trade with Europe openly. But now we're coming out of the EU, it means that we can't travel freely. Might have to get visas to go to countries. We don't trade freely. So that's why we're looking at trade deals with like China and fucking America. And America saying, yeah, we'll do a trade deal with you, but we want to buy the NHS so we can bring our pharmaceuticals over here. China's just like, that's fucking crazy, innit? Because they're fucking basically communists. Yeah. So it's all a bit mad. So, and then so we cut ties there, innit? And it was all a bit of a thing, and I think...
I heard, yeah, I did hear about the NHS thing, but I maybe obviously if you left the EU, like, NHS would be a madness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know why people take it for granted, mate. People, like, in any other country around the world, you don't get something like that. Do you know what I mean?
I can't find it, bro. They're funny, bro. Some of the people, and they're the ones that voted. Like, there's one lady in my work, she will always say to me, I voted Brexit. I said, why? Oh, because my husband voted that. I didn't even think about it. She just voted that, so I voted that as well. I said, don't you have to think about it? She said, well, it's a change, innit? That's what she said. That's what pissed me off the most. She's like, it's a change, innit? Like, I was like, these people are really taking shit.
This ain't your hairstyle, you know what I mean? This is life that we're living, you know what I mean? It's like,
it was going to happen, it was inevitable it was going to happen anyway. Do you know what I mean? Regardless of the vote, something madness is going to happen. There's a reason behind it. I'm not sure what it is, but, you know, it's that bigger picture, isn't it?
Always money.
Money, yeah.
Always money behind it.
And then we got all this money, and what the fuck are we doing with it? So we've just saved ourselves a couple of billion. Now what? We probably spend it on war toys.
But everything's supposed to be going up as well.
Yeah, because we got to pay more trade tax.
Well, so what? What's
the fucking point? Yeah, there's no point.
What is the I don't get it.
But they're the savings for the government, not for us. We have to pay for it.
No,
so
but
the trade
do you know the money that they were giving to EU?
They still get the money. Yeah.
The money they were giving to EU, they were also getting some money back from EU.
Oh,
they didn't tell you about that
part. We were trading with them. Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Basically, the man weren't on it anymore. Farage couldn't get in the government, but he did what he wanted to do.
Yeah. He set the pace.
He set the pace for that whole thing, innit? Boris backed him.
But he half-hearted it, though. He did half-heart it. Like, he set the pace, and then he was like, no, I'm not on it no more.
You know, I used to hate him. Not hate him, but I didn't like him, yeah? Because of what he stood for, yeah? But when I looked at him as a person, I actually respect him a lot.
Yeah.
I think he's very efficient, man.
What, for the movement?
Yeah. I think the way he built up that Brexit party and he got the votes that he wanted for that shit to happen at that particular time also played a part in this whole Brexit exit thing. And he was the MP in there. And he didn't give a fuck. Did you see when they left? Did you see it?
No.
They put the flags up. They're like, they got kicked out.
What do you mean?
Of the fucking parliament in EU, bro. Man, this is a fucking G, fam. What's his name, Farage? Because they pulled the flags out, because they're not allowed to put flags in it. They're not allowed to bring flags to the whole thing, innit, where everyone is. So Nigel Farage put flags in it. And then it was just like, boom, they all pulled them out. They're like, nah, if you put them away, or you're going to thing, and they kept them up.
If you disobey the rules, you get cut off.
No,
I know you're going to miss us. I know you
What
want to
happened to
ban
me
our
like that?
national flags.
They
We're
take it
going to
there
wave
for that
you
one.
goodbye, and we'll look forward in the future to working with you as sovereign.
Might get cut
If
off.
you disobey the rules, you get cut off. Could we please remove the flags?
So what's this for the EU?
Yeah, that's what they left. That's the last one they cut. Just for the cut.
Can you remove the flags, please?
That's it. It's all over. Finished. We've gone.
it's fucking a bit
Could I
stupid,
please
isn't
have
it?
the fire?
Fucking boring cunts.
I'm really... Please sit down, resume your seats, put your flags away, you're
Is she
leaving,
Irish?
and take them with you
Oh,
if
funny.
you are leaving now.
She really didn't want to kick him out, but she had to kick him out. She made a choice while she was still talking.
Yeah.
So please put him down and sit down and take him with you if you're leaving. Now, leave.
I just thought, fuck this. And he's just taking the piss, mate.
Yeah. That's basically what they did to EU. They actually, not only did they leave, they actually took the piss.
Well, now we're fucked. They're not going to let us back, are they?
I don't know, with this whole Brexit thing, I never really looked into it too tough. So I ain't got
Can we wrap this up in a minute, though?
Yeah? Yeah, no, come up in a minute. Why are you looking at Rogue from?
What do you mean?
Rogue's got Rogue's here.
I don't know, mate, because I was probably lent on him at some point.
He's been alright, to be fair. I thought, fucking no, the way he's lying down. I thought he would have been here. It's because he was sleeping, innit?
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have tried to worm his way into the middle here somehow. He would have sat on that guy's face.
Who the fuck is that guy? That's where Grover is.
Who's this guy now? Let him enjoy. He's got some good music coming out as well.
Yeah.
Great. Look forward to it. So we spoke about the world. We realised we can't save the world.
You know about it, we can't save it.
Would you say you are a conspiracy theorist though?
You know what, a lot of people do say I am still. I do believe in it. I do believe, like, not madness, like, yeah, the earth is flat. You know what them ones there, like, the earth, I ain't got a clue about all that, but conspiracy theorists to say, like, what goes behind certain activities,
agendas and shit.
I look into it. I don't believe what is reported straight in front of you.
No, definitely.
Because that's what they want you to believe. But I'm one to find out both sides of the story.
Okay.
So,
you're open-minded.
Yeah. I'm always open-minded. It's always good to be open-minded. You know what I mean? Like,
Problem is most people are not open-minded, and they're being taught not to be open-minded, and they prefer it that way, and they get offended by people like you that are open-minded.
That's the way it is, unfortunately.
Because they don't like people messing with their ignorance. It's true.
Yeah.
It makes them think too deep and they get panicked.
Yeah,
People can't deal with that shit.
it's true.
Very true.
But that's the world we live in, isn't it? So what, do you believe in aliens?
No, I wouldn't go that deep.
What?
No,
Aliens definitely exist.
I don't know, I
1
wouldn't go that
million
deep.
1,000% they've got it.
What if I told you I saw one of that flying saucer thing with my own eyes?
You saw a flying saucer.
you knew
What they
that.
call a UFO. I've seen that.
How do you know it was a UFO?
Because it was there. I could see it right there.
What you could see proper.
Okay, a UFO
not
is
a light.
a UFO is an identified flying object, yeah? So I'll tell you how this happened.
There's a story on. Sorry to interrupt you, Gary, but on Netflix there's a thing called the Declassifieds. It's basically a guy that used to work for NASA. Basically, come out and just told everyone that there is a UFO. He gave us loads of footage and loads of recordings from USA fighter jets saying, "Whoa, what was that?" And then like, "Just leave it, boys," and stuff like that, and fucking bare evidence about Roswell and shit like that. And he's just saying that basically, we're stupid not to even think that there's not other beings out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But if I was in my house here, chilling in Africa, and then my little niece came and said, "Your mom's calling you." I said, "What for?" She said, my mom said, "Come see UFO." Now, my mom and me, we have never, ever spoken about UFOs, ever, in our life. So, why would my mom call me down? Is my mom gone mad to call me down to ask me? So I went there, my dad was already there, and everything. I'm looking, it's right there, bro. And the way it was moving, it was like it had green lights around the whole thing, yeah. No sound, bro. You can see it there, like there. And it's moving like this, but in the same spot. And it was there.
What? And it was big.
Yeah. It was there for about like, I'd say about 20, 25 minutes. I got bored. Like first, yeah, it's like, can it be this? Can it be that? Can it be that? Until you get to a point where it's definitely UFO. And then you get that feel where I've never felt so vulnerable. That's the day I felt so vulnerable. Like, anything can happen right now. I felt so small, like powerless. But we live near the army base in my country. So I saw I could hear 2 jets coming from that way. I thought, okay, this is interesting to see. I'd already gone back in the house, so I came out. And as the jet got to the thing just shot up, just upwards, fast. The way it went up, that was what convinced me.
Okay.
It was the way it shot up.
You can have.
Do you know what we should call today's episode? Conspiracy theories. Yeah, you were gonna say?
No, I was gonna say. Obviously, you can have a different opinion. Like you could when you've asked me, do I believe in aliens? I don't know. No, not really. Like, I've heard a few things, but I couldn't say that I believe in it. But now you can say, you know what, I believe in it because I've actually seen it with my own eyes. One of them ones. So it's like, fair enough.
That's true. I believe that. I want to believe really badly like that as aliens.
I wrote a thing as well. I wrote a Facebook status that day to say, I've just seen a UFO. Yeah. And every single time when it comes up, I'll just remember that day.
What you should have done was taken a photo as well.
Do you know what? That day I recorded, I couldn't see shit in the dark. It was nighttime, innit? I had a shit phone as well. Do you know that is the one footage? I do videos. Every single time that I put it on my computer, people might think I'm lying here. Every single time I put that video on my computer, that video crashed the software, the editing software, every single time until I gave up. I gave up trying to do it because I thought I might end up fucking up the whole software. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Just that one video. But I don't know, man.
Let me try.
Boy.
I don't know if I even got the footage. But the thing is, that's what got other people to actually be convinced, because the way everyone was speaking amongst me, my mom, my dad, my cousins, it's like all of us were already convinced what it is. We're now talking about other things, like the dog is barking as well. Do you know what I mean? The dog is going mad.
Could be an army training thing, you know, those things. You know how armies do these training.
Do you know where it was above, though? It was above the English embassy, funny enough. That was just before the English embassy got closed. Now it's been closed since South Africa now. It begs me to wonder, you know, sometimes. It was right above it.
Well, just hovering.
Maybe they came to collect something.
Probably.
Their money.
I think they come through, do deals with the top guys and cut.
Probably. They probably do this.
That's what they do. Yeah, so what you man say, what you man got these days? Yeah. That's no, don't tell no one. Man's ghost out here.
We've got this top stuff.
Do you know what I mean? Even the way you man's doing cars, fuck hell. This, bruv, 20,000 miles an hour.
So that's what they're doing. They're slowly selling their technology to us.
Yeah,
that's why we're getting all shit there.
I think that's how the power shift happened on Earth, where I think there was an alien intervention that
definitely
certain people got smarter than they should have been, and all of a sudden tipped the whole world. And now those people now are in control, and they run this shit, and they actually connected with these guys. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And
I think
they're all running it together, and we're just nothing.
But they're not.
So world that we live in.
But you know what? People are gonna listen to this podcast and say these guys are actually crazy.
They're really like, what the fuck are they doing?
It's like it can work out. Music. It can work out. Either this sounds interesting, or these men are talking bare shit, you know.
I think bare people would like what we're saying, isn't it? People, I want to see people's comments on it. People like, you're for your edgy cunts, put a joint down.
Stop smoking.
And some people will be like, nah, you're right, you know. That's definitely what's happening. No, I'll keep moving. I think we should wrap it up though, so I'm going to say goodnight.
No, that's cool.
From WRS. So I've got some work to do.
Yeah. What have you got to do?
I've got a fucking mixed song for some geezer called Dominic. Oh yeah, he's from Load B, innit?
Okay.
Yeah. And then I've got finished the Charged Up Cypher because they want that for the video that they're releasing because the event's on Friday.
Okay. There isn't a video before that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. It's gonna have everyone.
Everyone that was on the Cypher. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Quite cool, innit? And I got to change a beat for someone. 2 beats. 2 different people, 2 songs. But that's just replacing the instrument. And if I can get that all done tonight, that'd be lovely.
That cypher that you're doing, what's that? Is that just a general cypher or is that a Portsmouth cypher?
So it's the Charged Up there, innit? That's like I don't know what do they do? They're like a management.
Yeah, they're like a management company. They're kind of like us.
Yeah.
They got their artists to doing events as well.
But they've got everyone that is there is not from Pompey per se, but like they live here or they study here. Do you know what I mean?
Have you ever thought of doing a Portsmouth cypher?
Oh, we have a few times, I think.
Okay.
And the hip hop boys come through quite often, do bits and pieces. So it's always done, but it's just how people promote it and what they want to do with their track, innit? I'd love to have more control over what people do when they leave the studio with their music, but I don't. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to be like, this is how you promote it, but they don't. They go away, they get excited, put it up on YouTube, and then don't tell anyone, and wonder why it gets fucking 4 views and shit, do you know?
Well, to be quite honest, I see a lot of people, like, unknown artists now, just banging their stuff on the Spotify.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is alright, man. And like, before Spotify, obviously, it was just YouTube. And now you think, wow, this is a good tune, and that. So you might be looking at Spotify and that, it's there. So it's like,
yeah, Spotify has definitely opened doors for people, innit?
It's a good way to promote it.
People are definitely looking out there. People want new music all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
We get bored quickly as well.
Yeah, that's it.
We
It's
want new stuff.
Fast food music, fast food, fast music, fast women, fast cars.
Yeah. What else?
I'm just trying to think. Drugs that make you go fast.
The only person that doesn't like fast is that guy that got hit by a bike and said, "Why are you going so fast?"
He tried to ride off the thing, you know.
He tried to make a song, innit?
Song, t-shirt,
Yeah, that's it, bro.
What's this?
You know the guy?
He tried to ride off the clout, boy.
Don't you know the video of the guy that was fixing his car and the bike guy goes there and hits him in the head and he gets hurt and he wants the guy to go but he doesn't want the guy to go because it hurts. And he's like, "Why are you going so fast?" You ever seen it?
I forgot what
You ever
his name
seen
is.
this?
Yeah, he tried to jump off the clout proper.
He went big, fam. Why you
for a
coming
bit.
fast?
And he died down.
Sorry. Fuck you, mate. Sorry. Fuck you. What the fuck are you doing? So I crashed. What do you mean you crashed? I just hit my head. Sorry. No, stay there. I'll call the police. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
What is he going to call the police for?
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Look, I'm getting off. Is it bleeding? No. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Okay, go on, get your phone.
That must have been that. What did you do? Did Jack from you on him?
I crashed. You crashed? How are you coming fast?
You're coming fast.
Why you fucking coming fast? What is this fucking hair? Why are you coming fast? I just hit me, and I just hit the car with my head. You understand what I'm saying? Sorry. Fuck you, man.
It was
Fuck.
So I crashed.
How you know? As soon as he came out, he's like, "Fuck you, mate." You know that's hurting, bro. You know how much pain he's in, mate.
You can't see. Why are you coming fast? You see that guy was shook. He didn't want to answer anymore. He kept quiet, man. Because you know, like, anything can happen. The way he swings, he swing that bike.
You know, my man drawed him out, innit? Drawed him out because obviously he got famous off it. And man drawed him out. It was like, real. How you taking the clout when it's me that was recording and that? I was like, you know, I'll flip it up.
Yeah, it was actually the other guy recording it that made him famous. That's the funny thing about this. That's like him repaying him, isn't it? Really.
It's mad, bruv. It's mad. Yeah, He got interviews off it. He got tunes.
But that guy is evil. Though.
T-shirt.
He went home and watched that again, and he found that funny for him to post that. He knew it was funny. He must have laughed himself.
Everyone prays to record a video like that, don't they? Like, just that one.
That's why they have the camera.
Goes viral.
There's one time I had the dash cam in my car, and I saw a madness happen, but my dash camera had disconnected. And sometimes
You do a madness.
you know what I mean? I want my dash cam off sometimes, but this time I wanted it on, bro. Because imagine I saw this old guy. Yeah? I don't know what the hell happened. I saw this old guy walking with like a bag from Lidl, whatever, crossing. You know that Shell garage, crossing that bit by Shell garage, just walking. I don't know what happened. It's like he just flipped, and the fucking food went everywhere, and he just landed on his back, like something took him by his legs. I don't know how. It's unexplainable how it happened, but I saw it with my eyes, and I was like, "That is." I didn't see a banana. I don't know, but the way it happened was like a cartoon, bro. I couldn't believe how it's happening like that. He couldn't do that if he wanted to. But I thought, oh man, I wish my dash cam was on there.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd have definitely posted that. They give you $250 in that.
I mean, more than that on YouTube, isn't it? If it goes, you can just get a million streams or whatever.
023Chats TV.
Do you reckon Spotify streams are good money?